Okay, now if we ignore the existence of vultures, then as it stands, this is a functional horde base. Well, I need a door there, but I could defend this by myself for a night. I'm gonna go and grab the door from base. In fact, how do I make a metal door? Can I even make a metal door? Iron door. 10 forged iron. Ooh, there's other doors. Oh, double door. Yeah, we're gonna go make an iron door. I'm gonna need stupid amounts of forged iron to put iron spikes in the bottom of those pits. Okay. Alright. In 4 hours, we are gonna know if tonight is the Horde night, or if we have one more day of preparation. Also, what is my game stage? 39. I have no real idea how to quantify where that's going to put me as in general, but I'm going to assume that it's good. Iron there. Probably need a lot more iron if I'm perfectly honest. Right. Store things. Grab the goldenrod tea. I want to use that right now. Up another 4. Drop these off. That off. I'm gonna say, well, I'll keep both of them with me, just in case. But I need 10 forged iron right now. I've probably got all of the 7.62 ammo that I could possibly use. Honestly, I still just use the basic tower setup that you and Sheila used a good few alphas ago. Basic tower with a thin bridge for zombies to fall off of. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, it's one of these things. It's like the simplest organism tends to do the best. It's just one of these things, really. It's going to take me 1 minute and 29 seconds for that. I wonder, does this fill faster when it's raining? I would hope it does, but I've got no real reason to believe it does. Interestingly enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to go on a car-destroying spree. Get as much as I can from out and about. Last horde base I built was just a maze full of reinforced wooden doors with grates on top, so I could run around and shoot down at them while they banged on the doors. It worked quite well. What game stage were you at, Demi? I now have more meat than I know what to do with. $40-ish. But this was Alpha 19. Oh, okay. Still, that's pretty cool. Don't even dare. This is my deer. Mine. Didn't expect a silent shotgun, did you? No. It does kind of feel like there's a lot of animals in this alpha. I agree with you on that one. You have more meat than you know what to do with. Biltong is the answer. Ah, spiced jerky. Good stuff. Been a while since I felt the familiar embrace of over encumbered. I'm still uncertain on how I'm going to design the rise. Whether I want to go for a system of ramps or something a bit more varied, like ladders and ramps. Because the more ways you give the zombies to climb, the less likely they are to get angry. Go and take care of that van too. I need another drink. I don't, but I want to. Also, I thought this started earlier tonight, but forgot until now. But 7 Days to Die feels like a confused survival game. It has elements of a survival-focused game, with combat sub-focus in the form of injuries and dysentery. But it also wants to be a combat-focused game with horde bases and zombies, and all of the enemies with a survival sub-focus on hunger. Yeah, it's not taking itself too seriously, certainly. I think the game just wants to be fun. Alright. I'll take that with me. Need to drop off the food. Right, got that done. Yes, we do. I need to put a little bit more wood on here. Let's give it 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Oh, Aavak, glad to catch you live. Loved your Graveyard Keeper series. Oh, thank you very much, One Man Standing. That's very kind of you to say, mate. I hope you are having a very good start to your weekend. It's Friday, is that right, chat? I forget. Friday feels like the start of my weekend. And let's pop this down, grab the door. Now, what kind of shapes? Oh, different color shapes. I'm down with this. Yes. Can I further upgrade you? I cannot. I need a vault door to further upgrade you. Okay, 5,000. 1,500. Okay. I can concrete some of this. Because this might be... I forget how... I forget how much it costs to upgrade. Sorry, how much hit points you get from... concrete. Now then, I think at this stage my main focus has to be on some degree of vulture protection. Can I upgrade this any further? I can upgrade it to concrete, but that's not what I'm going for right now. Can I lock that rotation? Yep, I can. And that'll come in the form of grates on the roof that I can shoot out of. Like I said, there will be panels in here so that I don't accidentally throw myself down these areas. There will be grates running along these, and it will be fairly easy to create that effect. Just with a small panel of concrete or something like that. On that note, I wonder, is there something else I could put out here? Could I double this up, make this even less attractive to a zombie to try and break through? I don't know. I'm going to need some sort of deterrent to zombies trying to just climb up there. Have we got any nice curved roof parts? Something like this would do. Like that. There we go. No, actually, I kind of needed to have a bit of a lip, otherwise it looks weird. I'd like it to build up from nothing into that. Like, flush. Ah, yeah, there we are. No, kind of not. Keep looking. Oh no, Shaq getting into the politics of 7 Days to Die. That sounds like a mistake. No, nothing really jumping out to me here. Are there good ramps that would be able to work with this? Because all I want is to basically stop things climbing up. I suppose I could do that with spike traps, though. But I feel that is less of an attractive option as something like this overhanging. But to have that, I would want another wall, maybe over there. I could even... Yeah, I suppose I could. I suppose I could build something out and then have it rise, but that would add extra weight unnecessarily. Alright, we'll come back to that. We will come back to that. What I need to focus on now is a connecting point over on this side. I could just have a ramp. A ramp might be a good option. Stairs, though, you know, a timeless classic, you know? Yeah, let's go with stairs with an under ramp. I think that might work out quite well. So I need to have a solid idea of what I'm doing first. It's always a mistake. If I can come down a certain number of blocks, then I can decide from there how many more blocks I need on the other side. That being said, I could use that. Is there an underside to that? No. So I'll go with this one. I'll just go with the good old traditional stair block. And underneath, I will have an inverse ramp block. On face. That one. This. Now I'm adding a lot of extra weight here. Unnecessary. So that's 2. Actually, no. This is the first one down. I want to. If I'm something like 15 blocks high, actually, let's get an exact count because I'm faffing around with guesstimates on how tall this structure is. And I need to know exactly how tall it is. 1. Yeah, let's count that 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's 1. Actually, 1, 2, 3. No, we want it down there. So that's 5 high. Well, I guess we'll count from the top of that block. So that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14 blocks tall. Okay, that's actually quite a lot. So I'm going to want to bring this down, ideally, by 7 blocks if I can make it work. That might be a big ask. Still, coming down by 7 blocks, so it's 1, 2... Let's see how many of these blocks I can bring it down. 3... See how it's getting yellow? Well, I think I can put 1 more down before the next block will be red. Yeah, at this point, and that's only with these blocks. But I've already come down how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5. So another 2. So that will be 5. So another 2 on from this. One, 2. That would be the connection point. So if I were to sink a support pillar about there, that would allow for enough support to get the first layer of connections up, at the very least. My lord. Okay, well, time to dig a hole. But before I do that, I'm going to go grab myself a can of Pepsi. I'll be about... Well, actually, I shouldn't be stood out here for going AFK for a couple of minutes, so... Where's my bike? I keep losing it. I'm going to go back to base. And then I'm going to go on a very, very quick bio break. Is Coke okay? What flavour of Coke? Because I was going to have cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi Max, to be specific. So what flavours of Coke have you got? 9? You can sit up here. Just look out. Colombian. Scarface. Leafy. Leafy? I'm concerned. On that note, though, maybe instead of a Pepsi, I should get a Godfather. I like the way you think. I'll be right back. Well, it is midday on the 14th day, and we are deep in the process of preparing a horde base that I am hopeful will be sufficient to last us at least past the next horde base. The next horde, rather. Do I need to make the bars here? Oh, I do, don't I? Poop. Need 8. I need at least 2. Ideally more. Sorry, I was just replying to a text there. How long is this going to take? 8 bars will go in the floor. That would give me sufficient ability to shoot down into the pits. I would possibly want another 2 then for additional firing positions. I got all this. Yeah, I do. Right, I want cobble over here. Not blocks. Sod that. There we go. 8 iron bars will be good enough for now. Alright, let's go. Oh, almost. Almost got in there in one go. I've got a stunning suspicion that we're going to need a hopeless amount more wood. Because I've decided to... I can either have a pillar here, another pillar to support all of this, so a single point of failure, or, since this is going to probably be the point where the zombies start heading up to this pillar, I could just make this a triple wide block of cobble. Sorry, a triple wide, a 3x3 block of cobble. And then at some later stage, I could dig in and reinforce the middle block a bit. I could even make it look a bit fancy. I might even stretch as far as an arch. I'm not sure if you deserve an arch, chat. But I have to believe that everyone, no matter their transgressions, somewhere deep down, they can appreciate an arch. I have to believe it. This is like Frodo having to believe that Gollum could be redeemed. What is this block? Oh, look at that. I could have proper arches going all the way down. Let me just have a look at what the other blocks are for this. I am assuming there is a connection block somewhere in here. Where would that block be? Surely there has to be. Oh, it might be in cubes. I'll be cunning. I'm not seeing it though. Feels like it should be in these shapes. 2 angles just coming together. There must be something like that in here. Yes. Looks like it. Okay, let's turn you the other way around. Not quite the look I was looking for, but there has to be an something that goes with that. And yes, I'm going to waste a good part of the day looking for the right arch piece. You knew what you were signing up for when you started watching me. And if you didn't, ha! Do your research better next time. Yeah, horse tomorrow. Today is for decorating. That being said, what shape is this? That doesn't go back far enough. Oh, maybe maybe I need a curve. A curve on the inside. Let's have a look at you. There's a curve that is only on a single face, though. Oh, that's too aggressive. It wouldn't be awful, though, but... Or too shallow, rather. Literally the opposite of what I said. It feels like so many of these shapes have been built for a single purpose. That's crazy wasteful. No, it just doesn't look right, does it? Shame. Alright. Isn't the worst shape there, but it's not quite got what I was looking for. I wanted something a bit more smooth. Do they have any arch windows? They kind of do. Oh. That's sort of what we're looking for. I don't want it to actually be a window, though. I would rather it just be a shape. But it is getting there. I mean, that is obviously a shape that will last forever. It is glorious in every meaningful sense of the word. It has a timeless beauty. That would work. But what I would really like is something that has a back plate of a certain depth. That one's got a midpoint, which is not what I'm looking for. Though if I want to put candles or anything in there, I'm going to need to accept it, I guess. So maybe towards that end. Something like that. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yoink, yoink. Let's just build this up. Now, that came down... We're aiming for it to be 7, and the connection point will be about here. So one tile out from this, if calculations are accurate. And if they are accurate, then we are going to want to go for... one tile out in each direction, and then bring them all the way down. Let's see how high I can bring this. It always feels like I'm wasting time in 7 days if I'm decorating. If that's how you feel about it, there's nothing wrong with that. You can just be an ultra-efficient builder if you want. It's the nice thing about a game like this, is it lets you do what you want. It's kind of the same with Icarus. You can just build in Icarus if you want, or you can focus on the missions if you want to. You know, it's whatever makes you happy, basically. It's 4, 5, 6... 7. Actually, no, that was like... that's 5. 6 would be 1 lower than that. Seven. Oh, it's hard to see, actually. Right, so that's going to be a stairs. That'll be a stairs. That would be a stairs. This would be a stairs. So this is the highest block that we want this part to reach, really? I mean, I could. Or I could move the whole structure forward. Well, I've built a bit of it. Because from here, how many blocks down? So out here for a bit, then go 1, stairs, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? 5 stairs up on each side. That's actually not so bad. When I played on 7 Days servers, I'd spend I'd mostly just stay in the base, build, farm, craft, etc. And the only fighting I'd do would be Horde Nights. Yeah, completely valid way to play. This would be the central point of the structure. So this is a lot less tall than I was imagining, so I don't know if we want grandiose arches on this. Kind of do, though. Not gonna lie. Hi, Briannis. I have a question for you. Are you going to play Dave the Diver? It's definitely on my radar. I'm going to be very frustrating and say that I never know from one moment to the next what I'm going to be playing. But it's definitely on my radar. And speaking about on my radar, look at all of those pings. Chat, prepare the anti-missile missiles. And if they're not missiles, well, they'll probably still explode. Oh, they're raiders. Cancel chat. No, they're Nucrium raiders. They're fine. They're fine. If any of the missiles that have been launched, blame them on Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver probably. Torpedoes. We'll call them air torpedoes. That bloody Dave. How are you doing, Nucrium? What were you up to, mate? Let's have a look. You're playing Jagged Alliance 3. Oh, I'm very tempted. I am stupidly tempted. Okay. I was going to say, I wasted an inordinate amount of time playing Jagged Alliance 2. But is it really a waste when I was having so much fun? I ask you, chat. Is it a waste to be happy? I think not. I played that game to death, though. Oh, my lord. How are you doing? I hope you've had a fantastic night. Come along in, Raiders. I hope your trip over the cyber seas from Nucrium's channel wasn't over too dicey waters. You want a little bit of waves just to, add to the fun. But hopefully no one felt seasick. If you did, then face 9 when you're feeling especially nauseous. Not me. Don't face me. Face 9. Other than that, there are robes to the left, there's tea to the right, unless it's the other way around. I'm dyslexic, I sometimes get them confused, to hilarious effect. And we're currently putting the finishing touches on our Horde base for tonight. It's going to be a fairly low-tech affair, which is a bit different from my usual Horde base designs, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I am excited, though, all the same. Oh, thank you very much, Ruby V. Riddle, for the 35 months, and Moonstar for the 15 months. Both of you, thank you so, so much. That's very kind of you. Can I get a little archway in here? I really don't know. Maybe something in there. Maybe I just need to accept that I'm just going to have a panel instead. See, that's in the middle, which is not what I want. If I could get an arch that completely became flush with the wall, that wouldn't be an issue for me. I'd be happy with that. I guess that technically works, so it's a very gentle arch. We've got to add arches, you see. Arches directly increase the defensive properties of any building that they are attached to. Because what is a circular wall but an inverted arch? Okay, it's a negative archway. That's what a curve is. A negative arch. And we all agree that a round tower is more defensible than a square tower. Because science. Therefore, arches make your horde bases stronger. Fact. You can argue with me, but you can't argue with science. Nor me, actually. Don't argue with me. It's futile. You do need to find the right tile to go in this spot. And it is a bit of a tricky one. I'm not gonna lie. It is proving complicated. I mean, these ones have plates on the back, which is actually quite nice. Oh, wait. Will this work? It will. But the problem is, and it is a problem. It is a problem for me, anyway. We're not going to have the beauty of a candle in this spot. I kind of want one. Nevertheless, let's just pop down a quick idea. There's only 2 tiles. No, we'll have to do it. I can paint it a different color, but this will technically give me the support of a cobblestone block, I think. Let's have a look. Yep, full cobblestone block, but it has an arch. Thus, actually worth many, many times more than 1 cobblestone block. You disappoint me so. You're upside down. I should have just copied rotation. I was dumb for not copying rotation. Ah! It was there so briefly. Almost. Pop. There we go. Right, while I've got you. Okay. Pop. Now I've got to go a little ways to get the other one. Yep, perfect. Base. But yeah, later on we can paint these different colors. Unfortunately, because of the way the blocks occupy the entire tile, we sadly won't be able to... we won't be able to put, like, candles and stuff on it. Which is a bit of a disappointment, but it is what it is. Just gonna have to brace ourselves for our disappointment. Meet it head on. What does on face do? It fixes the rotation to align to the face, so the edge of whatever shape you're looking at. That's actually looking kind of nice. Let's see now about connecting this upwards. I'm going to want a solid block perimeter. I do need to anchor it to these blocks, otherwise it's going to be all screw with. Brief moment it had a face. Oh, actually, I should probably take my points. What was I going to put it in? Sure, we'll pop it into Motherload. And this is probably going to be the last one that I put into the strength tree for a little while. No candle means not up to standards. Got to be extra careful of the ocean inspectors. It's fine. We've learned the secret of dealing with ocean inspectors. Arrows. And, yeah, mostly arrows, actually. Now, when you're building out a structure, remember that the important part is the block that it's anchored to. And by anchored, I mean the block that is connecting it to the vertical kind of shaft that goes all the way down to bedrock. Sort of want to change that now. I was very dumb not to change it before. I have regrets. The plus side, I get some of my cobble back. Phony building bases in 7 Days to Die and any other survival game, and then also the inevitable deconstruction of the parts that you built in error. Somehow, some way, through magic, or mayhem, or whatever it needs to be, allowed you to train. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of need to work on my upper body strength. And I feel that days spent building an entire cobblestone stilted structure, if I could just somehow confer this experience to my own muscles, well, first of all, I'd really be hurting. I would not be streaming right now. I would be lying in bed I'd be lying in the bath, actually. I'd have put a blanket underneath me in the bath and climbed in and then showered myself with ice cubes. And then I would have realized the mistake, because now the blanket is wet and I'm just lying in a puddle that isn't going anywhere. But my muscles would be soaked in ice, so, you know, it would at least be that. But I'm just saying, okay? One of the nice things about survival games is you get that sense of progress. What about the progress of, you know, becoming buff? Deep immersion VR, yes. Alright, well, time for us now to go for the ramp here. I need to rotate this. Oh, let me quickly gobble down some eggs and bacon. And then some goldenrod tea.